Hello, to the souls who are longing for peace. Have you ever woken up with a heavy heart? Not because of a mountain of work, but because of the presence of someone in your mind. A colleague who constantly spits out harsh words, a family member who manipulates your emotions, or a friend who always tries to dim your light. We call them toxic people. But in the flow of Stoic philosophy and Eastern wisdom, they are not enemies. They are the tests of fate. Marcus Aurelius once said, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." And Eastern teachings remind us, every adversity is a manifestation of a Bodhisattva, sent to test our patience. If you are feeling exhausted because of a relationship, take a deep breath. Your silence is not weakness. It is power. Today, I will not teach you how to fight them. Instead, I will guide you to make them become invisible before your higher self. The next 30 minutes will be a revolution within your consciousness. Stoicism teaches us about the dichotomy of control. In Eastern philosophy, this is known as an unchanging mind amidst the ever-changing flow of life. Rule 1. Define the boundary between self and the world. Toxic people are like a sudden rainstorm. You cannot curse the rain for getting you wet. You can only choose to wear a raincoat or stand under shelter. Their words belong to them, but the pain in your heart is something you allow. Imagine a boss berating you with demeaning words in front of your colleagues. The usual reaction: you tremble, feel angry, skip dinner at night, and stew in resentment. You have handed them the key to your happiness. But Stoic thinking teaches otherwise. Look them straight in the eye and tell yourself, these words reflect his lack of self-control, not my worth. You separate their actions from your intrinsic value. My friend, why do you allow someone you don't even respect to dictate your mood for the entire day? Don't turn your mind into a dumping ground where anyone can throw their emotional garbage. Rule 2. The power of conscious indifference. In Taoism, there is the concept of wu-wei, not doing nothing, but not acting against the natural order. In Stoicism, this is indifference toward things that are not related to virtue. Toxic people feed on your reactions. When they provoke you, they want to see you jump. When they manipulate you, they want to see you explain. When you remain silent and indifferent, you cut off the very source that sustains their toxicity. An old friend frequently sends messages mocking your success. Instead of writing a long paragraph to explain yourself or argue back, you can simply reply with a polite emoji or nothing at all. Silence is the most thunderous response. It declares, your presence is not weighty enough to disturb the still surface of my mind. The strongest person is not the one who wins an argument, but the one who can smile and keep moving forward when insulted. Remember, a lion never turns back at the sound of dogs barking along the road. Rule 3. See through the mask. Compassion is your armor. This is a beautiful intersection between Stoicism and Buddhism. Epictetus taught that those who harm you are, in truth, suffering within their own minds. A truly happy person never seeks to harm others. Toxicity is a cry for help from a wounded soul, a fragile ego straining to feel important. When you see the weakness behind the aggression, your anger will transform into compassion. For example, a mother-in-law who is always strict and nitpicky about every little detail. Instead of resenting her, look deeper into her past. Perhaps she grew up lacking love, and control is the only way she feels safe. When you see the wounded child within that adult body, her words will no longer hurt you. Instead of wielding a sword to strike back, hold up a mirror. Let them see their own ugliness, while you wear the armor of empathy. Compassion is not about excusing wrongdoing. It is about keeping your own soul from being poisoned by hatred. Rule 4. Amor fati. Love your fate and these contrived adversities. In Eastern philosophy, this is known as going with the flow of circumstances. Why has fate brought this toxic person into your life? Not to torment you, but to cultivate qualities that comfort never could. Patience, resilience, and inner stability. They are, in fact, the most relentless trainers in the gym of your soul. If there were no betrayers, you would never learn how to choose your friends wisely or value loyalty. If there were no liars, your intuition would remain forever naive. Every toxic person who passes through your life leaves behind a hard-earned lesson. Be grateful to them for helping you become a stronger version of yourself. The oak grows strong not because of gentle sunshine, but because of the pressure of opposing winds. Do not pray for a life without toxic people. Pray for an inner strength vast enough to contain and transform it all. Rule 5. Be ready to let go. The ultimate freedom. Stoicism does not teach us to endure blindly. Seneca taught that time is our most precious asset. Do not waste it on what is unworthy. Some connections have run their course. Some paths are not meant to be walked together. Letting go is not escape, but a wise choice to protect the light within you. Stay close to the wise and distance yourself from those who lead you astray. This is the timeless teaching of the sages. A toxic romantic relationship where your worth is diminished every single day. The final Stoic rule is this. After you have tried every way to understand and remain indifferent, and the other person still does not change, have the courage to walk away. You're not obligated to save someone who does not want to be saved. But you are obligated to save yourself. When one door closes, another opens. Don't cling to a thorny rose just because you fear loneliness. Only when you let go can your hands receive flowers that are more vibrant and pure. My friend, what I've just shared with you is not mere theory. It is the breath of ancient sages, a remedy for hearts that are still bleeding. The world out there may be toxic, but the garden of your soul must always remain green and alive. You are the gardener, not the victim. Send this video to a friend you know is struggling in their relationships. It's an act of planting a seed of kindness. If you have ever overcome a toxic person through silence or compassion, share your story in the comments below. Your words could be a lifeline for someone who is feeling hopeless right now. Comment, "I am the master of my mind," to affirm your inner strength. And now, if you feel your soul has been soothed and enlightened, hit follow and turn on notifications. We will meet again on many deeper journeys of the mind. Wishing you a peaceful night